Greetings and thanks for dropping by for the latest edition of Mentor Mike's Market Movie. Today is Monday, April 23rd, 2012, and thank you to all of you who came by on Saturday morning for the free webinar. And for those of you who didn't get a chance to see it, it has been recorded, and I have put the link in the blog portion of tonight's market movie, so you can use that link to watch the hour-long webinar video. And I encourage everyone to do that because we cover a lot of interesting stuff relative to how we trade here during the replays. So if you're feeling a little bit lost or wondering how we do certain things, if you watch that webinar, you'll have a lot more insight into what's going on, and I think you'll get more out of your time spent watching these market movies. And as far as that goes, before we start the data feed, I am going to mark our first potential turning point here. It looks like we may have a low, so I'm going to use the dot chart marker here. And if we take out that low, I will of course move it along, and we'll see if that's going to hold. Now let's start the data feed, get it up to about 50 times normal speed, and we'll take it from there. Well, the price has already come down and sort of tied the previous low. We had a major sell-off in the overnight hours, and now the market has gone into this sideways consolidation, and we've got the red, white, and blue moving averages in very close proximity. So we have to kind of wait and see if there's going to be a directional breakout. All right, we've got a new low, so let me pause, and I'm going to take that off because that's no longer valid. And once we're sure that we have a new low solidly in there, I will mark it again. Okay, I'm going to pause here and boldly put the chart marker in there. The reason why is if we get the price coming down but not taking out this low and then turning around, we'll have a Ken Roberts 1, 2, 3 bottom, and we'll be looking to get long. So if we take this out, then all bets are off, but if that remains the low, then we might have a trading opportunity. Let's make sure that it doesn't take out that low. We're starting to get the stochastic turning around. I'm going very slowly here. Okay, we have popped above the red moving average. We've got a bullish curve on the stochastic, and we have what appears to be a 1, 2, 3 bottom situation. The question is, do we have enough space to hit our first target? And I'm a little reluctant about that. But let's give it a shot. What the heck? Well, we touched the target, but no fill. Oh, we did get filled. Okay, great. Now, it didn't move enough to move the stop, however, so we're going to have to protect our position manually. And while I got it paused here, I will add the arrow. And start it up again. Stopped out. And it looks like we may have a high. We're touching the upper Donchian channel, and we are about ready to turn around and sell off. So I think that we will first of all mark this. Second of all, draw the arrow. And next, get short. Oh, okay, that's what we'd like to see. And we've turned around a little bit. Okay. And we're starting to come back down, but I'm going to wait until we get a little more curvature on our stochastic there. And I don't know, though. That's getting kind of like it really wants to drop. All right, that's enough. Let's get short. All right, and again, we hit the second target. That's always good. Okay, now we have a potential low point here. We've hit the lower Donchian channel, and our stochastic, our faster stochastic is about ready to cross the slower, and we're right on the verge of flipping that parabolic. Now, we know that we're going to get an S or a Z pattern between our highs and lows, and so sure enough we had that the first time. 1, 2, 3 bottom. Now we have a 1, 2, 3 top coming down. So let's get long. Got stopped out there. And we're ready to take out this high, so it looks to me like we want to get higher still. Plus we have a definite crossover on the MACD and on our longer term stochastic now, so let's get long again. But first let's mark our arrows. He's a big fella. Okay, stopped out. Okay, we flipped the parabolic. Let's look for a turnaround. And there it is. Finally. Okay, we finally touched the upper Donchian channel line. So, do we have a high? I would say there's a good possibility. Our stochastics are both curving and starting to head down. We flip the parabolic. So let's do the following. We'll mark this high. And we'll get the arrow started for our next short trade. Now, remember, if our low is going to be out here somewhere, we're going to expect the market to come down, go up, and then finish coming down like that. Remember, S's and Z's. Okay, so let's get short. Okay, stopped out. And we'll bring this down further. Okay, now let's see what else we've got on tap. We've got the faster stochastic with a bullish curve and a little bit of a bullish curve on the MACD. We know that this is going to come up here and it's not going to take out this high, but hopefully it'll rise high enough to where we can at least hit the first target. So let's give that a shot. Okay, stopped out. And we want to turn around and go short now. Both of our stochastics have bearish hooks on them, and so does the MACD. Plus we flip the parabolic. So, and notice what happened. We have a 1, 1, 2, 3 top formation. We knew that this thing would go up, but it wouldn't take out this high. So, it's going to go down again. Okay. And we came in contact with the lower Donchian channel line. So now we have a potential low here. And it's starting back up. So first, let's mark the low. And then let's mark the arrow heading back up. That was easy. Now we're continuing to make new highs here, but this is not going to be the highest high. This has got to come down and make a zigzag before it goes up again. So let's get short. Well, not much to that, but once we get the stochastic turning around, we'll be heading long again. Like that. Finally. Okay, stopped out. Now, I do believe that was our last trade of the day. And I didn't download the replay data until the new day had started up again. So it's going to take a while to run out the clock, but let's do that. So we end up with an even 1200. And I was expecting the market to take out this high, and eventually it did, but not during the day session, unfortunately. It didn't happen until after the market started up again, after the close of today's day session. So we did have the zigzag that I was anticipating. So that means that this is not the high. This is the high over here. Actually, this is the high over here, and that's as high as the market has gotten. So might as well go ahead and put that on there if we're going to be consistent. So there you have it. All right, now, how do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 trades, $1,200. Thanks for dropping by. Come back and see us again tomorrow.